Hello. I want to do some channeling. I haven't mentioned this lately, but I can do private channeling on the phone if you would like a sort of in-depth. I'm going to uncover whatever dark secret you have and put it out and heal it. If you like one of those experiences, not guaranteed, of course, but that's generally what they do. I can do that on the phone. So I'm going to step aside now and just allow whatever to come through. There comes a time for each of you when you stop to take a look at your life, to get your bearings, you see, to hesitate for a moment to decide how to move forward, where to move forward, all of this. So this time of hesitation is actually a time of getting into alignment with your true human self, your true being, we would say. We will rephrase this. It is a time for you to get into alignment, a realignment with the universe of love. Of course, this is what we always mean. We mean there are times in your human experience where you get a little bit far from it, you see. You distance yourself and you forget exactly what it feels like to be in one with the universe of love. To feel that sense of oneness, peace, knowing that you are in exactly the right place at the right time. There are times in your life where you get astray. You go astray and you feel distant from this. This is what we mean by stopping and hesitating. It is a time for you to remember your place in the universe. That's a very broad statement to make, but what we mean is this. You are from the universe of love, and you are always will be this universe of love connection, you see, but there are sometimes you forget about it. These are the times when you get into some trouble, we would say, because you are no longer in the stream of love, we would say, peace and calmness and all of this. When you are so far away from these distinct emotions, you are off on your own little gallivanting adventure, which is all right too, because that's what you get into when you're there. But what we would like to remind you right now is the times when you are hesitating and realigning yourself and taking a look at your past and your future, you're not doing any such thing. You are actually getting into alignment with the universe. When you are getting into alignment, everything will unfold easily. You'll just wake up and step forward and step forward and step forward, and it will all fall into line. So it is not, what we mean to say is that it is not you drawing a plan of what you liked and didn't like from the past and what you're going to do in the future and draw it all out and chart it like this. You perhaps, in a certain way, think that's what you're doing. What you're doing is realigning yourself because you've gotten off center, because you've wandered off into the human world and gotten into some sort of mess. So when you say, I'm going to think about my past and my future, you're not thinking at all. You are actually surrendering. If you were not saying this statement at all, you just continue on and try to think your way through moment by moment in whatever the human circumstance you find yourself. But when you say such a thing as, I'm going to sort this out, I'm going to take a look at my life, it's truly what you're saying. You're saying, I'm out of alignment and I wish to spend a moment to reconnect. And when this happens, everything unfolds easily. Then you'll know you're back into alignment and you won't have to take this time to analyze your past and to predict your future. That's a very mankind thing to say. And for those of you who wish to settle down for a moment and reflect, you are wishing to get back into alignment. It is a certain longing inside of you that you always have, that you know when you're off track because you're a little bit lost. It's as if your family is over there and you're over here wandering around with your eyes closed. It's often like that. So you wish to rejoin the group, which is a group of energy. It's physical, non-physical. It's the universe of love. All of that comes together, and that's what you're missing when you say it's time for me to reflect upon my life. It's very funny, humans say this. We are not mocking you, we are loving you. We love your very essence, your ability to get into messes and continue to stay in mankind nonetheless. We even don't mind if you actually leave humankind and come and start again. So it really doesn't matter. What you are doing is you're having your human experience, and that is perfectly fine with the universe of love. That's what you're there for. So this reflecting upon your life, it's not what you're doing. You might as well say what you're doing. Excuse me, I have to get into realignment. It's as simple as that. I have to rejoin my group. I have to become one with my family of love. That's the truth of it. And if that sits with you now and you say, yes, then you are recognizing it to be true. And you may take it forth. If you think it's gobbledygook, then you don't have to think about it any further. But perhaps there will come a time when you are reminded of the very words, excuse me, I have to get into realignment and rejoin my group. We will leave you with that today. There is much love here for you. Namaste. I kind of wanted to say clan because I'm like in the Maritimes and I wanted to say rejoin your clan. No, but anyways, bye.